Hey, my loves. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Belle Collective Season 5 Reunion Part 1. Okay, so in Reunion Part 1, we begin, and if you have not watched already, I have up my Fashion Killer video on the ladies' looks. So make sure you check that video out after you check out this recap. So, the beginning of the reunion, Letitia didn't feel like Akeisha calling a group meeting was genuine because it had been 7 months since she reached out to any of the girls. Well, not all the girls. I would say everybody but Gucci because she'd reached out to Gucci, but she don't really talk to the rest of them. Um, do I think that that's fake? I guess you could say that that's kind of fake. Like, as if you really cared, you would have been trying during the off season to reach out. So I can see where Letitia is coming from with that. Letitia says, "You're the reason me and Latrice came back together." And Akeisha says, "Yeah, they came back together because they needed to come together to go against me." Yeah, I clocked that T and I agree with you, Akeisha, 100%. Okay. Latrice feels like basically Akeisha is fake. And she says that Akeisha knows what she did to get them to the point where they're at now. If what she quote unquote did is cause the altercation at y'all taste event, then you're full of crap because your husband and your fat friend over there, Letitia husband, started that. And it's giving you just wanted to have a reason to have a problem and an issue with Akeisha. So you can miss me with that. So Akeisha says, "I'm the only one that comes on here with my real hair and no makeup, da 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 da, but y'all want to call me fake." GetItTogether.com. Like, let's not do that. We're not going to do that. So Carlos asks, well, he says, "Latrice and Letitia don't want you to be a part of the collective. When you saw that, did it hurt your feelings?" And Akeisha said, "No, it's Latrice and Letitia. They lie. They conspire against people. Like, absolutely not. I don't care about them not wanting me on the show anymore." I loved her answer because she honestly could care less what them heifers think, okay? Carlos then makes a comment saying, "You're all successful on this stage," and Gucci goes say, coming for the fact that Selena is not quote unquote successful. Honey, I holler. I gotta say though, Gucci was eating Selena ass up this reunion. I don't care if you like Gucci, if you like Selena, I don't care. Gucci was eating her up. So Selena says that she's the reason Gucci is even on Belle Collective because she put in a good word for JJ, meaning, his wife would be, on the show, obviously. And Latrice co-signs this. But Gucci was like, "We all know Latrice is known to lie, so I don't really know about that." Because I feel like if that was the case, that would have been brought up. Especially last season when Latrice and Gucci was really going at it and the whole situation with Selena and all of that type of stuff. I really honestly feel like if that was the case, why is that just not being brought to the table now? So Gucci was like, "You wanted the position. You should have been trying to get on yourself." And Selena was like, "I wasn't ready at the time." And Gucci was like, "Why you weren't ready?" And she says, "Because I lost my MF and son. B, don't play with me." Now, lapse of judgment. We're in the moment. She probably wasn't even thinking about the fact that she had lost her son. But at the same token, are you really gonna sit up here and try to make us believe that you out here doing favors for somebody that you say hate on you every chance they get, talk bad about you every chance they get, was a horrible stepmother to your kids? Yeah, I don't believe that. Okay. Selena says that she has tried throughout the years to keep things cordial with JJ because of the kids. Now, I know a lot of you Selena fans out there have gotten in my comment section and wherever and saying they got along great when they was on Bring It On. You know, all of this is because of Gucci. All of this is because of Gucci. Y'all saw 5 minutes of these people being around each other at a dance competition. What they gonna be doing? Arguing and fighting in the stands? Like, come on now. It was obvious with the way that she answered that they have never had a real good relationship. There's always been tension there. So all of that, they got along perfect. They was did it, girl. Bye. Stop. Please stop. Gucci says, when you talk negative about my husband, I'm gonna speak up, B. And Carlos was like, let's not say the B word. Let's say Belle. And Gucci says, Jezebel. Y'all, I hollered because Selena was sitting over there tongue tied, not knowing what to say. All she kept on saying was, girl, you wish you was me. Girl, you can't be me. Girl, bye. And girl this. And girl that. Girl, I was hollering. Because it made it even more funny because Gucci was so unbothered by everything. So Selena says, as far as the girls are concerned, that, Star, been working on her relationship with her father. The other twin, Sky, just recently reached out to him, so they trying to repair things. But she says that Sanjay is just over it. She's done because she feels like they're the ones that always got to reach out to their daddy to get things back on track. And remember, I told y'all on last week's episode that Sanjay wants to be mad. Sanjay likes the arguing, the fighting. She liked the messiness. She likes it. She getting off on it. I don't know what's going on with Sanjay. But yeah, it's obvious that she liked being in the mess. Carlos then asks, have you ever spoken negatively about their father to them? And Selena was like, never. I do now. And then she caught herself and she was like, I just speak on stuff that's going on right now. You shouldn't speak negatively about him regardless to them. Have your opinions or whatever, but you speaking negatively about him is doing nothing but adding more fire to the flame, and vice versa. If he's sitting up there talking bad about you, it's not helping the situation. It's putting y'all kids in the middle and not knowing who to believe, whose side to be on, feeling like they have to take a side. It's stupid. Especially at this point when y'all got grown kids that got their own family. Why are y'all still fighting? That's a question that you and JJ honestly need to sit down and ask yourself, maybe go to counseling, because this is weird. Okay? This is weird. My mom and my daddy don't get along. On holidays, Thanksgiving just passed. Hi Carl, hey Pat. That's it. Bye Carl. Hey, Pat. They don't even talk to each other. It's ridiculous. I'm 43 years old. Like, you would think by this point they could be in the same room and laugh and talk to each other. No. Like, that's weird to me. That's so crazy to me. So, Carlos asked Selena about her new man who she engaged to. And he made a comment about, him having money or whatever. And asked what he do for a living. And Selena said that he got a trucking business or whatever. And Gucci said drugs and thugs. Gucci was looking like, girl, you know damn well you're lying. That nigga sell dope, okay? And I mean, you can look at him and tell he a street dude. I mean, that's obvious, Now, he could have took some street money and invested in a trucking business as, his legitimate business. But you could tell her dude is outside, okay? Selena says that when she met Gucci, she was a terrible stepmother. This, once again, I do not believe and I do not co-sign. And I think that it is all cap. Because the stories that we've heard from the children don't add up to this lady being a bad stepmama. And if you choose to believe that, you just choose to believe it because you don't like Gucci. Because it don't add up. Carlos asked Gucci, did she realized that she was still putting JJ over her own kids. And she said no until D brought it up to her. Once again, how could she have been a horrible stepmother to them girls if years later her own child, or in her, because we got to see a unaired clip of her son who we ain't never seen before, look just like her, who feel like she puts JJ and his family over her own. She's even admitted it herself. So we've seen her running herself ragged trying to help his situation, meanwhile putting her own situation on the back burner. So once again, we've heard this from D about her putting the girls over her when they were kids. We're still hearing that now. So how was this lady a bad stepmom? She wasn't. She wasn't, Selena. And you need to stop that. You need to stop it. You need to stop it. We all know for a fact that Selena, during one point in her life, was not a present parent to those girls. And Gucci even said it on the stage. She said, JJ should have introduced me to Selena when we first got together, and she should have wanted to know who her kids were around. And Selena agreed. Selena agreed. And I know some of you delusional people out there want to say, well, this is when she was sick, or this is when her son passed. No, this is when they were little girls. They ain't had nothing to do when she was sick or during the Bring It days. No, this is when they were little girls. She was outside, remember, cheating. She was outside trying to be young and fun, okay? And it doesn't mean she's a horrible mother. It just means at one point she dropped the ball, period. And Gucci picked it up. Maybe she feels guilt about that, but don't take away what that lady did for your children at the detriment of her own kids, okay? And I don't like the fact that them girls want to co-sign with the mama knowing that it ain't true. Knowing that it ain't true. I just will never get with that. I'll never get with it. Point blank and the period. Feel how you want to feel. I'm telling you how I feel on my channel. Agree to disagree. I don't care if you agree with me or not. Feel how you feel, but don't come for me on my channel about how I feel about this reality show and these people's lives, okay? Get blocked if you want to. So, Gucci says that she don't want to fight with Selena anymore. That's cap, because she kept on coming for Selena and saying slick stuff. So I got to call you out, Gucci. Got to call you to the floor. You do still want the smoke. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have came with the energy that you came with. But I also feel like she came with that energy because of what was said either on episode 7 or 8 when Selena was talking to the girls and saying, you know, feeding into what the girls were saying, like she ain't reached out to you. Maybe she was being fake and all of this type of stuff. Maybe that's the reason why she came with that energy. I don't know, but you were continuously saying slick stuff to that lady. So if you didn't want to have a beef with her, you wouldn't continue to get smart. Gucci also went on to say that she feels like Selena won't admit the fact that she was the reason for the divide between her and the girls. I agree with that. I agree with that 1000%. I think that the girls are going and playing off of their mother's feelings and actions. If the mama acted differently, the girls would act differently. Carlos then asked Gucci, do she feel like, damn, I now gotta share my thing with Selena? And she was like, it's okay. I mean, she probably need to check. Now this comes after her saying she don't want to smoke with her no more. She done with it. So like, girl, like stop. It was fun shade though. It was really good fun shade. But I know she got to feel some type of way because you had Bring It to yourself. You know, she wasn't shown on the show. She wasn't a part of that. So the fact that I got this platform and then here you come joining it, I would feel some type of way. I would honestly feel some type of way about that. Selena said, girl, you can't even walk in my shadow. And Gucci said, my shoes cost more than your house. And everybody laughed. And Selena was sitting there looking. That's all she could do, child. I hollered because she had on some Renee Calvillas, and them Renee Calvillas, I think, run about a good $2,000 or something like that. And we all know Selena and them day beds. So some of the cast members wonder if JJ gets in Gucci's ear about Selena and basically them having issues. And Selena says that she feels like JJ don't want them to be cool because they might compare notes or she might tell her something or whatever. Do I think that that's true? No, I don't think that that's true at all. I don't think that that's true. Because what is there to tell? Unless y'all done fucked while they together, he been with Gucci, what is there to tell? And I didn't like the fact that Carlos tried to have this come to Jesus moment with Gucci saying that, you did nothing wrong and that JJ is keeping y'all apart and JJ is keeping this beef going and it's not going to end until he wanted to end. Painting JJ to be like this controlling, manipulative man that's keeping these two women fighting. I don't agree with that at all. Are we all going to sit up here and negate the fact that Selena came onto this show being spicy with this lady? Gucci didn't start any of this with Selena. Selena started it with Gucci. I don't care what some of y'all think. That's what happened. She the one said, Shantae, you can't speak. And it went from there. She came with the negative energy. And they had an altercation. So I think they're trying to erase the fact that this started because of you, Selena. So why would this man want his wife around somebody who started a physical altercation that led to this court stuff and like, don't nobody want to be bothered with that, especially when you got stuff to lose. Gucci and JJ got stuff to lose. Selena don't. Now, mind you, as we've seen, there's been tension there for years. Issues there for years. Then you add on this physical altercation. So no, I don't want my wife around you. So what, y'all can fight again? That's just being protective over my household. And I don't know why they trying to erase that fact and trying to paint JJ to be this monster of a man. I didn't like that at all. And I hope JJ checked Carlos on that when he come out on stage, because I didn't like that at all. Didn't like that at all. JJ has a right to feel the way that he does, especially with her saying out of her mouth that she does speak negatively about him to the girls, which kicks up even more mess. Yeah, I don't want my wife around you. I don't want to be around you. Like, am I crazy? Hey, Antoinette and her joker lip come after. And the Glenn of it all comes up, and Carlos was like, to clear things up once and for all, do you want Glenn? And she was like, why would I? Look at him. Look at him. And Letitia was like, oh, okay, girl, I'm done with you. You're not going to sit up here and talk about my man. Blah, 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 blah. Antoinette goes on to say that she feels like Letitia is your friend behind closed doors, but when the cameras are on, she takes every opportunity to dig and then want to be like, what happened? I mean, at this point, we all have seen how fake Letitia is. I just can't, I don't see it for her. I don't like her. I feel like the real true villains on the show are her and Latrice. And Letitia was like, girl, you're here because you need to check. You're not practicing. Mint Dental is no longer there. Now, if this is true, goes back to what I was saying the first episode she came back. If you doing so well in life, if this show is so toxic, why are you here? It didn't add up and it didn't make sense. You didn't want to clear up this Glenn mess that much. Okay? It's giving you was trying to ease your way back on in. You was trying to ease on down the road. Okay? So I can very well see her coming back next season. Very much see her coming and being a full-time Belle again. Very much. Um, I'll give reunion part 1 of Belle Collective. I'm gonna give it a B plus. It was cute. It was cute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can't wait to hear what you guys thought about it. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Remember to be respectful of each other's opinions. Agree to disagree. Don't be down there in the comment section telling folks, you wrong. That ain't right. And da da da. Girl, it's a reality show. Calm the fuck down, okay? Love you guys. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe to my channel. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.